I'm going to put my 2 cents worth in. I'm going to get bad and challenged about it, but I don't care. At the end of the day, everyone chooses their own directions to go. Some might go to the left, some might go to the right. You choose your own path, yeah? Everyone's got their own opinion, everyone's got their own views, yeah? Now, this thing about Korra and Dr. Justin Dean, yeah? Yes, they're in the media. Yes, they're on social media. Yeah, that's how they are. They're on social media. Everyone can view them. Everyone can say what they feel about them. But when you've got one particular person, actually it's two, forever badgering and badgering and badgering. 1 minute they're sticking up for this person. Next minute they're sticking up for that person. At the end of the day, it didn't work out between them, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm a married woman and I'm a mother as well. Yeah. Marriage is not perfect. You have to work at it. Sometimes I get angry at my husband and I want to just smother him at times. But at the end of the day, I know he gets angry at me. He wants to do the same thing to me. Do you understand? But that doesn't give me the right then to put it on social media and say, that's it. Right, I've had enough of him. And then when you get the backlash of it, then you start complaining. Yeah? If you're going to split up with your wife, split up with your wife. People ask the reason why you're not in the videos together. Say at the end of the day, the video is about me, so that's all you need to know. That bit of my marriage, I need to keep private. Now, you put it in the media, yeah? One party's kept quiet about it. The other party is talking about it. Obviously, they've been giving questions, so it's up to them to answer. They answer it to their best knowledge. They've come back and said, well, some of what I've said, it wasn't really true, but the rest is. Down to them. They've admitted that they lied about certain bits is because they were angry. Everyone's entitled to be angry. Everybody's entitled to be angry. Do you understand? But when you then badger a mother, yeah, that is trying her best, keep it in mind, she's newly married, she's got 2 children, she's trying her best. And the only way for her to deal, everybody deal with marriage, split up, and let down, and disheartened different ways. No one's perfect on this earth. The only person that's perfect who's not on this earth is God himself. Do you understand? So who are you to judge a way a mother is acting towards their daughter or son? But when you look in your own life, you're worse than the person that's on social media. So who are you and who am I to judge who that person or how that person's looking after or taking care of their children? Encourage. Why is black people always pulling other black people down? I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. You don't want to support black businesses. When a black person is trying their best to deal and handle a certain situation, you're pulling them down to a point of where you push, and all the person is doing is putting a cover, to a point of where it's built up so much, they're going to react, they're going to lash back. And then when they do lash back, you have a go at them for lashing back. So what they're supposed to do? Just sit there and be quiet. They're not going to sit there and just be quiet, are they? They're going to react. That's a human thing. You're going to react. Do you understand? So all I can say is, please, encourage. Stop pulling down Korra. Leave her alone. If she's doing something wrong, inbox her. Just say, look, if you don't mind, you might not want my advice, but if you don't mind, maybe you can try doing it this way. Or maybe if you don't mind, maybe this might help you. Or here's a number if you need somebody to help. She might not even want the help. Because when you're saying that when she's on live and you're saying to her, oh, fix the daughter's hair, oh, fix your boobs, oh, fix your hair because it's getting in the baby's mouth. Yeah, me too. I will turn around and say, what's it to do with you? None of your damn business. I would say the same thing as well. None of your damn business. Why? Because why are you going to embarrass her on live? If you've got something to say that is relevant, you just send her a message. I'm sure she'll read it. She'll get round to reading the messages. But if you're going to put it on live and badgering her on top of all the stress she's had, as well as losing her mother, maybe her family, besides her sister, Uma, haven't really got time at the moment to be coming to America and dealing with her. But you don't know behind closed doors if they're actually phoning her and talking to her. Do you understand? And her, quote unquote, some of her friends that she's got, they're just there to use her. But she doesn't see it. It's just company. Her eyes aren't open to see that some of her friends, quote unquote, friends as well as fans, yeah, they're not there for her. They're there for themselves, to boast and boost themselves up. People can say, oh, well, that's what you're doing. I don't need to boost myself up. I've got a husband. I've got my family. I've got my boys. I've got my parents. That's all I need. I've got my job. Do you understand? In my tea break, which I'm in now, yeah, I've got half an hour tea break. I can do what I want to do because it's my tea break. I'm entitled to do what I want to do. Do you understand? But when you got people just badgering, yeah, and that really gets under my skin, yeah, that stand up there, that think they are holier than thou, deminimizing another person because maybe themselves are too big to look the way that the person looks. So they got to deminimize themselves. I can't even talk now because I'm so annoyed. They got to deminimize the person to make themselves look good. So it's like, oh, yeah, I'm this, I'm that. Oh, look at me, look at me. Oh, you should be like me. No, we don't want to be like you. Everybody's got their own personality. Everybody has got their own way of doing things. Do you understand? Leave the girl alone. Yeah? She's what, 28, 30 years old. Yeah? Leave her alone and let her be the mother that she knows best of bringing up her children. Co-parenting, if she can co-parent with Justin, it will be good. Do you understand? But the more you badger her, the more stubborn she's going to get. Do you understand? The more stubborn she's going to get. So just leave her to do things her way. I guarantee you, like with me, I don't get much sleep because I get up too early. And by the time I get home, it's late because I get home and cook. I cook every night. My husband says, no, don't cook. You have a sandwich. But that's me. That's the way I was brought up. I need to cook. So at least I know he's got something before he goes to bed. And if anything's left over, he's got that to take to work for lunch or tea break. That's just me. That's how I am. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, all I can say, I know we're going to get badger about it. I don't care. Do you understand? I love Korra's music. I love the beat. Even before I knew Korra, I've only just started recently following her. Yeah? And sometimes she's just hilarious. And I like that. Sometimes after a long day at work and you stress, she pops up on my stream. And there you go. She's live. And sometimes when I watch, it's entertaining. Yeah? She's an entertainer. Yeah? She's a singer, dancer. I think she's written 2 books now in total. She's a mother. Yeah? So she's doing the best she can. Whether she's got a 1-bedroom apartment or 2-bedroom apartment is neither here or there. All she has to do is have a room in with her because she's a female. The child is a female. Yeah? It's a female. It's a girl. Yeah? So all she needs is a cot for the baby and another bed for the little girl. Do you understand? For little June. So what is the problem? Until she gets back on her feet and get grounded, then when she's ready, she will then say, you know what? I'm ready now to go to a 2-bedroom apartment or a house. Do you understand? Yes, fair enough. She said, oh, this is the link to, if you want to buy things for the house, is entirely up to you. I'm not forcing you, but it's good. Like with me, I send her stars because to me, I send her stars because she's entertaining and she's trying. To me, I feel that she is really trying. Now, you've got people that, you understand, that is worse than her. And people don't bat 2 eyelids. But because she's already on the social media, and because she's got as many fans as she has, people are just badgering her. They're trying to tear her down. Why are you trying to tear somebody down that's trying their best? Yes, she's always on live. That's her way to deal with it. Everyone deals with issues differently. Yeah? Everybody deals with issues differently. No one deals with issues the same. Nobody. You tell me, I will apologize. Do you understand? Everybody deals with issues differently. So who are you to say, no, you shouldn't deal with it this way, you need to deal with it that way? No. Every individual deal with their grieve and their issues and their hurt differently. So leave her. Let her do her thing. Give her advice. Build her up. Do you understand? If you can help her, help her. But stop tearing a woman down, man. You know? Look at Justin. He's getting on with his life. Yes, he's still a bit hurt for what's happened. But most of what's happened is the friends, the so-called friends that's hanging around with her. Before the so-called friends help her, they're giving her wrong information. And to whoever that may or may not have called social services on her for her children, think about it. You might think that you're doing a good thing, but you're not really doing a good thing, are you? You're only doing it because you're jealous. You're jealous of how she is still there. She's still trying to smile through things. She's still carrying on with life. But I guarantee you, if you find out the person who's done it, you look back on their life is disabled. They ain't got nothing. Do you understand? They ain't got nothing. Do you understand? They haven't got no structure. Maybe haven't even got a job. Just sits down there going through all the videos, picking out bits that they want to pick out. Why? So they can go on live and say, oh yeah, I think she should do this. Oh yeah, she should do that. Oh, she shouldn't be doing this. She shouldn't have said that. Even when my children was growing up, they will say things. If my mind is elsewhere, I'll say, yeah. They're saying things. I'm not 100% listening because my mind, I'm doing different things at the same time. So when June said, oh, Dad's dead, yeah, and she said, yeah, she's not listening to what she's actually said to her. So she's saying, yeah, like sometimes when June speaks, you can't really understand her 100%. So she's due to say, yeah, just so that she can then carry on doing what she's doing, which is looking after the baby. Do you understand? So maybe when she's gone back through the video and then realised, when someone's pointed it out to her, and she's realised that's why she's took it down. But no, you get people that will just pull out bits of her life, just pull it out, and then put it on their live and said, oh, she shouldn't do this. Oh, she shouldn't do that. Oh, I think she's a disgrace. Oh, I think she's bad for black people. But what are you doing? You're pulling down the same person, your same people. You understand? You should not be pulling down your same people. You're supposed to be encouraging her. Encouraging her. Yeah? Encouraging Dean. Give them advice. Not give them bad vibes to then put on one against the other. Because at the end of the day, whether they get back together or not, which I doubt very much, but if they do, it's going to be good for the children. And if they don't, it's still down to the children. That is the main thing, to make sure that both of the children have both sides of the parents and both sides of the parents love the children. The last thing you want to do is push, which I've seen a couple of years ago. Yeah, of where they weren't really in social media. There was, but there wasn't in social media. Not as popular as Korra is. Yeah. And it got to the point of where there was two actually. One, because the guy was the way he was, yeah, he took the children's life away. He took the children's life away to punish the mother. And then there was another incident of where the mother, to punish the husband or the boyfriend, killed her own children. Is that what you're pushing Korra to do? Her mental being at the moment is not 100% because she's just got so much going on. Do you understand? The last thing you want to be doing is looking at comments, slandering you, trying to make you feel that small. You don't need it. Please, people, please. All I can say is, yeah, I don't know Korra from Adam. I don't know Justin from Adam. I'm not sticking up more for one than the other, but I haven't seen much of what Justin's put on Instagram or Facebook because he's just talking about his doctor business. Yeah, he's not putting things on there what Korra usually do when they were together. Now she's still doing what they were doing when they were together now that they're separated, which is doing her dancing, her TikToks, her cooking. Do you understand? So all I'm saying is, please stop pulling the poor woman down. Leave her alone. Yeah? If you're not going to say anything positive to build her up, yeah? If there's anything that you need or advice that you think that she might be willing to accept or take, then just inbox her. Don't put it on live, because you know if you put it on live, it's the embarrassment. Because every time, before I can even read the comment and I'm watching, I can see just by her facial experience, her eyes. Your eyes tell everything, because the eyes is the stairway to your soul. Just by her eyes only, I can see that she's read something that she wasn't happy about, and then she's got to then block, and then that's it. Next minute you know, she's cut the live because of someone that's listened to somebody else that's talked bad about her. They've then brainwashed them. They've gone back to her live and then badgering her. You understand? You don't just take one side, but from a mother to another mother to another mother with children as well. I've got 2 boys. Yeah? So from a mother to a mother, please. Yeah? Don't listen to all the badgering that's going on. Try your best. I know it's hard, because when you're reading comments, what stands out more is the negative than the positive. Keep being positive. Do you understand? And most of all, you look after your children the way you've been looking after, but on top of that, get some rest. You need sleep. You really need sleep. You can see it. You look like how I look, tired. Do you understand? I've still got to get up every day and go work. Do you understand? Don't have to, but I love to work. Do you understand? I love my job. Do you understand? So all I can say is, whether you take the advice or not, Korra, but all I can say is, please, try not to let whatever is on social media, yeah, or cyberspace, whatever you want to call it, yeah, get to you anymore. Yeah? If they did call social services, put it in God's hand and God will deal with it. But providing you are providing for your children, yeah, and you're looking after your children, you're clothing, feeding them, and not smacking them, do you understand? Then social services ain't got nothing. Do you understand? And also, you need to speak to Justin. I know you can be stubborn. I'm very stubborn as well. But please, speak to Justin. Come to some arrangement. He can maybe have the kids, like, maybe twice a month at the weekend. And then you can relax. You then go for your run, do your exercise, go out. Just chill out. You understand? Just get some good quality sleep. Do you understand? But either way, try your very best not to let this situation get any more out of control, because all it's going to do, you're going to end up losing all your followers. Yeah, you're going to end up, I mean, it's going to go downhill big time, because from what I can see, you got 2 people out there that is out to get you. From what I can view, me being just a normal observant, from what I can see, there's 2 people out there that is dying to make sure that you're off social media. But what they don't realize is, when you're off social media, who else they're going to watch? Who else are they're going to nitpick? They wouldn't have anybody else. Do you understand? But to boost their page, at the moment, you're the only one that they can nitpick. So, all I can say, from a mother to another mother, try. I know it's hard. Yeah, I know it's very, very hard. Yeah. People might say, well, you're still married. Yes, I'm still married. And I tell you, every day I try. Every day I put that effort in. If I've done something wrong, I apologize before 12 o'clock that night, before I go to sleep. If he's done something wrong, that's the deal we've made before we say our vows at the altar. That was the deal. If I'm wrong, I will apologize before 12. If you're wrong, you apologize before 12. If there's no compromisation, or if it's neither here or there, we come to some agreement of where you're not right, I'm not right, you're not wrong, I'm not wrong. So it gets laid to rest before 12 o'clock. Do you understand? So yes, best thing to do is just get yourself together, get your sleep, get your head focused, maybe stay off social media for at least a day, 24 hours, just so you can get yourself all together. Yeah, and then you come back with a force. Ignore all the haters. Do you understand? Ignore all the haters. You don't need haters. Yeah, the world, the universe is full of haters. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. So don't let the situation get any worse than it is, because you will get people just for spite, only because what they see and what they're being told and being brainwashed, they will try their best to make sure that you don't succeed any further. Yeah? So you need to co-parent with Justin. Yeah? But when you co-parent with Justin, you don't have to be worrying about nannies not looking after the children. You don't need to be worrying about nothing, because you know that the children is in safe hands with Justin. Okay? That's all I've got to say. I'll wrap it on. My tea break. I've got 3 minutes before it's over. So anyway, have a lovely day. And hopefully I'll see you again soon on the live. Okay then. Bye.